Qatar has announced a second 27-year supply deal with a Chinese company as it expands production from the world's biggest natural gas field. The agreement to supply 4 million tons annually to the China National Petroleum Corporation (CNPC) matches the terms of a November deal with China's Sinopec as the longest ever seen in the industry. Asian countries led by China, Japan and South Korea are the main market for Qatar's gas, which has been increasingly sought by European countries since Russia's invasion of Ukraine early last year. By expanding activities at North Field, Qatar is raising its LNG production by 60% plus to 126 million tons a year by 2027. CNPC signed a separate agreement for a 5% interest in North Field East, the equivalent of one gas liquefying complex producing 8 million tons of LNG a year. Qatar, whose gas riches have made its per capita gross domestic product among the highest in the world, has struck a series of major agreements surrounding the North Field expansion.
Pursuant to the first agreement that we will sign today, Qatar will supply 4 million tons per annum of LNG from the North Field East LNG Expansion Project, or NFE, to CNPC's terminals in China over a term of 27 years. This makes it the second NFE LNG supply agreement to China to be announced, and the second of the two longest LNG supply agreements in the history of our LNG industry. Qatar Energy will transfer to CNPC a 5% interest in the equivalent of one NFE train with a capacity of 8 million tons per annum.
Earlier this month, Qatar Energy agreed to a 15-year supply deal with Bangladeshi state firm Petrobangla. Last month, it awarded a $10 billion contract to France's Technip Energies and Consolidated Contractors Company for the engineering, procurement and construction of the North Field South project. In April, Sinopec became the first Asian firm to get a stake in the North Field East expansion, also gaining a 5% stake.
And that's the news.